solid gain.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas after this. Can't wait to see what the second quarter has in store. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message. Could we get a touchdown in this first half? It's 1st and 10. To throw is Stidham. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's, look at the big man rumble. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those. Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, we're talking new football here. We're talking new models, new paradigms, new ways of looking at things. They score, line up for the PAT, fake it, and go up 8-0. I'm kind of at a loss here because if I'm going to go for 2, I'm going to ask them to put the ball in the 2-yard line and bring my offense out.
Exactly. Opening drive of the game, faking it is bold enough from the 15. That's quite another thing.
I know a lot of people fall back on analytics, but still, I think that person would tell you, put your offense in and go from the 2, not from the 15.
Still got it, though.
Yes, they did. Give them credit.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now it's Stidham. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
And there's a good opportunity to just run a ride there, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
On 4th down, it's Riley Dixon on now to kick it away for Denver. Waiting on it will be Richie James. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his football as a kid, but he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him.
And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they have a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and now to give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for.
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would pick it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up. There's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but still got to be reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Now Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Stidham. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And he's only hit on...
And this will remain a two-touchdown game. Well, that is not what you want to see from him on the big stage, obviously. He's been so reliable all season long.
A big part of why they've gotten here to this game. But you have to wonder, will this haunt them later as the Super Bowl progresses?
He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, back to you guys in just a moment, but welcome everyone to our Creative Village studios in the EA Sports Halftime Report. Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. KC's offense ready to take over. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he loses the football a second time. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. So they keep the ball, but work to do on second and long. A little juke. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So, boy, that's already the third they burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the fourth quarter. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And there's just 1 quarter that remains in this edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the fourth quarter. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. And Mahomes is going to keep it. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. And Mahomes going to run again. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Chiefs are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked it.
And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead.
And Allen picked it up. One of the linebackers has got it, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in their most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion. The usual sea of red here in this venerable stadium has been turned white as we are high above snowy Arrowhead Stadium in KC. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, some strong running. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. And now here comes Kansas City. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play fake. Mahomes. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 62 yards. And the Chiefs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. On 4th down on is Logan Cook to punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Here now, 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And now off to the races down the right side. Christian McCaffrey. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Christian McCaffrey as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. The quarterback will keep it himself. And he is in to make it 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Now a 2nd and 10. Lawrence. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in Cape. A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. What a gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Now they show jet sweep it instead, or run up the middle here. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Lawrence hit him, the ball is free. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, 27 yards. And the Chiefs have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And make him 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. Thorough domination right now, and the game plan is simple, obviously, Charles. They're going for 2 after every touchdown, and it's 24-0.
Don't you just get the sense right now that they're just flexing? I mean, you'd be able to do whatever they want, how they want, 3 2-point conversions. And now they're up 24-0. So essentially they gained a field goal out of it, but they've been trotting the kicker out there.
On first down, Lawrence. They'll drop this one off with ETN. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Now Lawrence. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Lawrence will throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's Logan Cook now, standing just about on his own goal line. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
It's been a struggle all game for them on offense. This was a chance to maybe provide a little bit of a spark with a punt return. Unfortunately, that spark got doused.
Yeah, and you call special teams the third phase, but you see here it can be the first phase sometimes.
That is so true, right? It can ignite it one way or the other, and boy, that didn't help them at all.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw it here. It's Kelsey on the ground. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. On the move to his left. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. A little whipped cream on top to their ending.
As our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held